Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building Beast Boy from Teen Titans Go. Now, I got this design from our very good friend, the Olek. Go check him out, description down below, where you can find his Instagram channel. So now let's get started. We're going to be using some black wool, magenta, gray, light gray wool, white wool, and then lime, and then some green wool. So we're going to begin with 4 blocks of our black wool. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a black wool with 3 magenta. So make sure you guys have this for the start of his boot. Or shoes, whatever. And then we're going to grab a magenta with a black and another magenta. And that's going to be his finished tennis shoes. Or shoes, or whatever you want to call it. But that's what it's going to look like. And now we're going to do 2 diagonal black wool. So we're going to go 1, 2, and now we can take that block out. And there we go. Now next to this black wool, we're going to place 3 magentas and a black. Then we're going to grab 2 black wools. Take this one out so that we're left with that diagonal black wool. Now we're going to start building the other shoe. So for that, we're going to need 1 magenta, 1 black, and 1 magenta. Then we're going to do 3 magentas and 1 black wool. And then on the bottom, 4 black wools. Now let's take a step back. This is what we have so far. We have his shoes and the beginning of his waist. Now we gotta do his whole suit, neck, and then the face. We can't forget about the arms either. He needs arms. If not, he's gonna look really funny. Alright, so now we're gonna start with the suit itself. We're gonna grab our gray wool and we're gonna place a block here. Skip a space, a block, skip a space, then another block. We're going to grab our black, and we're going to go straight up by 3 black wool blocks on top of this gray. So 1, 2, 3. And then 3 black wools to the right. Then we're going to go up by 3 on this side. 1, 2, 3. And then another 3 to the left. Then we're going to grab our magenta, and we're just going to bring it up to set the same level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3 in the middle, and another 4 on this side. Just make sure that's at the same level. You don't really have to count. You can just raise it visually until you can see that it's at the same spot as everything else. This is a really short little pixel art. So just make sure you guys have this, and then we can start with his arms. Not arms, but like hands. He already has his arms right here. Okay, so now time for the hands. We're going to be using our light gray, our gray, and then our black. So we're going to start with 2 light gray wools. We're going to go 1, 2, and take the first one out. Then we're going to place 2 black wools with a gray and a light gray, and that's going to be his finished fist, ready to fight or to transform into whatever animal he needs. So that is Beast Boy's ability. Okay, so that should have been enough time, so now we're going to do the other arm. If I end up going too quick throughout any point in this video, just shut me up by hitting that pause on the screen and maybe rewind a bit in case I went too fast. And then hit play when you're ready to resume. So now we're going to do this arm the same way that we did the other one. We're going to do 2 light grays. Take the first one out. Then 2 black wools with a gray and a light gray, and that's going to be the other fist. Now, I never seen Teen Titans Go, but I did see the first Teen Titans show on Cartoon Network. I even bought some toys, or I get no, I didn't buy them, but of course my mom bought them. But I remember playing with the action figures of Robin, Teen Titans, Starfire, Cyborg, and Raven. I really liked Raven. She was cool. But yeah, this was a great show back then. I don't know if Teen Titans Go is any good, but if it's anything like the original Teen Titans, it's gonna be a pretty good show. So now we're gonna grab our black wool, and we're gonna go behind this guy, and we're gonna place 3 black wools. So 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be the neck. So make sure that you have those 3 black wools, just a row behind the block, not the blocks, but I guess blocks, but just a row behind the row that we started with, just so it looks like a neck, and it just gives it some depth, some good dimensions. It just looks better if you just do 1 block. But you could do it at the same row, and it'll look like that. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. And now we're going to place a lime wool all the way on the left of the neck. And then starting here, we're going to place 7 blocks towards the right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So make sure you have a row of 7 lime wools. A quick way to also do it, you can just drag it, no need to count, and stop it right where the arm stops. Then we're going to do a white wool on the left with another 3 lime wools. Then we're going to do another row of lime wools, which should be 11 blocks across. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you can just drag a row of lime wool across the top again. Pretty easy. Then on the left here, we're going to go up by 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just go up by 5 blocks on the left. And then we're going to do 6 blocks on the right. So over here, we're going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should just be 1 more block than the one on the left. Now we're going to begin with the eyes. Now for the eyes, we're going to be using our gray wool, white, and black. But we're going to begin with 1 row of 3 black wools, not black, I'm sorry, gray wools, 1 row of 3 gray wools, and then a second row of 3 gray wools, then 2 gray, and a white. And then for the eyebrows, we're going to place 3 black wools above the eye, and then we're going to place 3 green wools, 1, 2, 3, right in the middle. And then on the left of it, we're going to do the same thing, but over here. His other eye is going to look exactly like this. So we're going to do 2 rows of 3 gray wools. So there's your first row. Now our second row. And for the third row, we're going to do 2 grays and a white. And then a row of black wool. So 1, 2, 3 on the top. We can now grab our lime wool, and we're just going to fill this in until it's at the same level as the eyebrows. And then we're going to do 2 rows of 9 lime wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excuse me. So just make sure you guys have this for his head. And then we're going to add just 3 more lime wools. And that's going to be all the lime wool that we're going to be using for his face. We still have to go and add ears, but we're going to do that at the end of the video. So no need to worry about it up until we get there. So now we're going to add 3 more lime wools. A good place to see where we're going to be. Find the middle block here in the eyebrow and just go straight up. And that's where you're going to add 1, 2, 3 lime wools. So once again, go to the middle of the eyebrow, go straight up, and then add your 3 lime wools on the top. So that's what it should look like. Let me just pause it here so you can visually see where you need to place them. So once again, I know I said this 2 times, but I'm going to say it 3 times. We're going to go right here in the middle of the eyebrow. We're going to go up and then place 3 lime wools towards the left. Now, I know we said we were going to do the ears at the end of the video, but why not do them now? Doesn't hurt anything, so we're going to do them right now. we're gonna go across the other side behind our Beast Boy, and right here we're gonna place a lime wool, and then we're gonna place 2 more lime wools. So that's what it should be, but 1 block behind. And then we're gonna place a white with 2 more lime wools. We can now take out the white. And then a white with a lime wool on the top. Take this out, and that's what his ears on the right should look like. Make sure you guys have this before we move on to the next step, which is going to involve placing his hair in green wool, but we got to do the left ear first. Awesome. So now let's go do this ear. We're going to go behind our Beast Boy. We're going to find this row right here, and we're going to place a lime, and then 1, 2. Let's move across to the front. That's what it should look like. Then we're going to place a white with 2 more lime wools, taking out the white. Then a white with a lime wool, take out the white. And there we go, that's what his ears should look like. They look so super funny without some hair, so we're going to go add the hair in just a second. But use this time to pause the video and make sure just take a quick visual recap of what we have built so far. Rewind in case you need to go back, in case you missed a spot, or missed a block, or in case I went too fast for you guys. That would be a good time to maybe hit that pause button to catch up and finish building what you see. So now we're going to do the hair. So for that, we are going to grab our green wool, and we're going to go up by 9 blocks starting right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're going to go up here, 1 block from the top. We're going to drop down. We're going to place 2 green wools. Then 1 green wool. 2 green wools, and 1 green wool. So almost, it's like we attached the letter F to the side of his hair. So that's what that side, that's what that side should look like. Now we're gonna do the left. Now for the left, we're only gonna do 6 blocks instead of the 9 that we did on the right. So we're only gonna do 6. So we're gonna start right here, and we're gonna go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to do something kind of neat. We're going to place a white on the top with a green wool on the left. Take out the white, and then we're going to place a green wool here. So just add those 2 more blocks of green to the top left of our row of 6 green wools. It looks really funny. So now let's keep building him. We're going to go back up here, and we're going to add 5 green wools to the left of this top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you have added those 5 green wools. Then we're going to drop below. We're going to add 1 green. And next to this green, we're going to add 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I know it should be 4 blocks in this row. Then we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to place 1 green wool below and then add another 3 to the left. So 1, 2, 3. So this row should be 4. Just like the one previous to it. Now let's take a big step back. This is what we have for our Beast Boy so far. We just have to go back in there and fill him in with some green wool. And that's going to take no time at all because I'm going to fast forward through it. But just use this time to hit pause if you need to. Finish building his hair. Let me move a little bit closer so you guys can get a better view of it. And once we're done filling it in, we're going to be done with this Teen Titans Go member. So Beast Boy or BB, depending whatever you want to call him. So yeah, I'm going to go fill it in and I'll be back for the end of the video. And that's it, we have finished building Beast Boy from Teen Titans Go! So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching. This was William from Rocket Zero. Tell your friends about us, and we'll see you next time.